Welcome along, everybody, to the final practice 2 of the year. We're live for the 2025 Formula 1 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We had a bit of a weird practice 1. Obviously, was it 10 cars, 10 rookies on the grid, plus everyone doing some different runs. Now is when we can actually see the pecking order, the equivalent time of what qualifying will be tomorrow. Let's see how it plays out. But if you're new here, this is how it works. You got my face here, you got the live timings here, you got the session timer down the bottom left that you can sync on up with, and you got lovely Twitch chat that you can type in. So if you're watching right now on TikTok or YouTube, come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ponden. We are live every single Grand Prix weekend for every single session. So join us tomorrow for practice 3 and quali and the race on Sunday. It's going to be a big fucking weekend. Anyways, practice is about to begin. I cannot show the broadcast live as it is obviously copyrighted, but find a place where you can watch it and join us and the rest of the chat in watching it together. All right, let me unmute. The session about to get underway. Let's talk all about it. We were just talking about haircuts. Who is the best haircut on the grid, do you guys reckon? I reckon Lando. But what do you guys think? We've got the Middle East. We've got the Middle East theme tune. Let's wait for the time to pop on up. Guys, get your channel points in. Who will finish first and practice 2? Go, 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 go. FB Darren, Lydia, Infamous, Dimglow, Theodore, NTO Pyre, Verd Walderman, Adrian. Thank you guys all for the follows. And Hannah, thank you so much again for the sub. Really do appreciate that. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you supporting the stream and subbing for the first time. All right, the timer's up, sync on up, and let's discuss everything from practice 2. Also, Maja, I fucking love vinegar. Fan, Mandori, Daria, Alistair, Charlie, Mike, Vicky, Paul, Leonard, Joel, Luke, Ian. Thank you guys for the follows on TikTok. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. We've got 10 car. Wait, she looks so familiar. Don't know who that is. What the fuck? Yeah, we've got the 10 drivers who didn't participate in FP1 back in the car. Most importantly, Oscar Piastri, after not participating in practice 1 in his championship contending weekend, he wants to get up to speed in this car as soon as possible. Get the setup sorted. I just noticed the Red Bull wheel caps have a sponsor on it this week. It actually looks really nice. I love the kind of white on the middle of the tire. Look how sick that looks. What sponsor is that? Right, I saw a Twitter post that Oscar got some issue with the floor area, but it's deleted. Wait, what do you mean it's deleted? It's gone now? The intro showed that everyone has max 6 out of 10 cuts, and Kimmy is 9 out of 10. Oh, this guy. Seal, what is up, dude? Well on the stream. Kimmy's saying that intro actually looks flames. Fuck, I need to look at it next time. Then I can give my proper review. Yeah, but as the sun is now setting in Abu Dhabi, the track's temperature will cool, and it'll be more similar to what we'll get in qualifying tomorrow. Fan page, and then follow. He needs podium, and then he's won it. Yes, Lando just needs a podium, and he'll win it. But anything good, stuff could go wrong. Stuff could go wrong. Dimmy Halleck, over the follow as well. It's my sister's birthday. May you please say happy birthday, Mia? Happy birthday, Mia. Hope she has a great day. How's it going, Delta? Be interesting to see what Max can do now that he has the setup he wants. You reckon he's got the setup he wants? I mean, it's only been one practice session, but he didn't. He didn't. Great work, guys. Great work from Charles's team. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Max wasn't complaining a lot in FP1, but he also did have a few comments about he wasn't comfortable. How's your week going so far? It is very good. How's everyone feeling on a Friday? Americans, welcome. Good morning. Waking on up. How you guys feeling? Wait, Americans wouldn't even be waking up yet. It's still only 1 p.m. Fuck, man. Why do they have to put Abu Dhabi at this time? It's so poo for Americans. They should have put Qatar should have been the finale, man. Qatar should have been the finale, so Americans didn't have to wake up in the morning. I'm joking, but still, the time zone in Qatar is way better than what it is for Abu Dhabi for Americans. Wow. We're streaming the race on Sunday. We'll be doing a watch along for it, Adrian. Today, also World Cup draw. Oh, World Cup draw today. Interesting. Interlagos should be finale. Interlagos would actually be good. I mean, it would suck for Asia and Australia, but that would hit all 3 American time zones and Europe. Australia's still best race of the season? No, Silverstone. Silverstone's best race by far. Silverstone, Australia's solid. Zandvoort was solid. Brazil was good, I think. It's 8 a.m. for me in the East Coast of USA. I guess that's not too bad, 8 a.m. They love the sunset race timing thing. I can't think of any other reason why. I don't know why they just don't do full night race. Fuck the sunset. Qatar was the best boring race. Yeah, I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. It was so fun. What happened in Austria? I can't even remember what happened in Austria now. That fry is really scraping on the ground. Bior, what is up? Over the bollock. Go Williams. Austria was 20 lap McLaren fight. Yeah, I guess that was okay. So many races I don't remember anything from most of them. Yeah, so next week on the stream, guys, we are going to be starting our season review. So after every F1 season, we go through and we watch the qualifying and race highlights from every single Grand Prix to relive the season and to see it in full all at once. So we'll probably spread that across 3 streams. I think it usually takes me to do 4 streams. And after each race, we'll be ranking the race on, the weekend on a tier list. So then we'll be doing our Grand Prix tier list. And then after we've done all the highlights, at the end of the week, we will do our driver rankings. So plenty of postseason content to come. Oh, and we've got to react to my preseason predictions, which were some good things, some terrible. So that'll be fun to watch back. Next Saturday, I'll be in Madrid doing a live stream with Heineken with Max Verstappen. So be sure to tune in next Saturday for that. That's going to be pretty cool. And then, yeah, we've got just some normal postseason content. And then we'll have a little bit of a break. And then start of January. I think, what's the first? I think my first stream of the year will be like first week of Jan. You'll be live with Mac. Yeah, so I'll be at the Heineken 0.0 player finals in Madrid. And I'll be streaming there. And Max Verstappen will also be there. We're hoping he should be joining us on the stream for a bit. Which would be pretty fucking sick. Max and Norris incident? Oh my. Stella. Name of the wallet. You get to interview the future 5-time world champ. That'd be pretty fucking sick. I just remember the 2021 season review. Chat was so spicy. Oh my god, yeah. Hadja goes up to the top on softs. 5 tenths ahead of Bearman. Don't know why they're coming out on softs right now. Ronnie, thank you for the wallet. Yeah, who impeded who? Was it Max or Lando the one impeding? Oh, here we go. There's the replay. Looks like it was Max impeding. Oh. That's GP's fuck up. Max wouldn't get a pen for that, right? I think that's just, what do you get? Like a reprimand? Whoa, that was close. You don't get pen for practice blocking, do you? Unless it's like terrible. Yo, that's a cool painting. In the Rebel Garage, that's sick. I'm gonna end the channel point predictions soon, so get your channel point, get your predictions in before I end it. I don't think you can in practice on this. It's awful, right? There's a little sparkles on this guy. Yeah, the fro's really scraping right now. That's a good lap from Hulk on the hards. Haley, they develop. I just realized this is live on Sky. Do they always broadcast free practice, or is it just because of the final race? They always do. Wait, did you just ask, does Sky Sports stream practice? Practice has been streamed on Sky Sports forever. It's never not been. TikTok, I gotta restart the stream. If you're watching on TikTok right now, be sure to follow down below and come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ponden. The stream never goes down over here on Twitch. I'll be live again in a second. Look at the beautiful sunset. Don't pan in the garage despite not being an F1 Academy route. It's good to see her still being involved with Mercedes. Is she staying with Mercedes or not? I can't remember now. I've always just watched your stream. No way. You've only watched my streams. Bruh. You're crazy. I think she will stay. Yeah, I'm curious to see what she does. Does she go to GB3? Does she go back to Iron Dams? Actually, what happened to something happened with Iron Dams. They put an announcement out. What was the Iron Dams announcement about again? About again? Yo! UFC just announced they're doing a fight in London. Oh, it's a fight night though. It's not a main card. Maybe I'll still try go. I've never been to UFC before. Who's your favorite driver? My favorite driver is Liam Lawson and Max Verstappen. Franco, what's happening? I feel like he's gotten so many replays this weekend so far. Yep, lock up. Piastri better top this, bro. He didn't look too. Well, actually, I was gonna say he didn't look. He looked off the pace at FP1. He wasn't even competing at FP1, so it's gonna take him a little bit to catch up to Lando, I think. Julie, Weck, Erden, Donald. Thank you guys for the follows. Liam, the defense minister. Exactly. I couldn't watch FP1. Who was first? Lando topped the session. Max P2, Leclerc P3, all within 1/10 of each other. It was really tight. Well, if you only needed more than money to wait, if you only need if you needed more than money to have a seat in F1. New Zealand doesn't even need a defense minister. No one knows where they are. True. I like the mural they did for Dorian. I feel like Merck have really treated her as an equal part of the team. Oh, 100%. Pretty sus though, right? That the CEO of F1 Academy's husband's driver won the championship. Something sus going on there. No further investigation for Norris and Max impeding. Fair. Do you think Norris is winning the championship? I mean, it's his to lose. If he loses this weekend, something's gone horribly wrong. was sus. I was just taking the piss that Susie Wolf being Toto Wolff being Susie Wolf's husband, and then his driver won the F1 Academy Championship. Norris DNF loading. Yeah, like I don't want to wish anything bad on Norris, but like that's the only way Max is gonna win the championship is he fucks up his quali badly, his engine goes kaput, or he has a crash. Formula One Steve, name of the Volo. But like I don't want Max or Piastri to win the championship from a crash or an engine failure. I want them to win it from like my ideal world, and I know you're going to interpret this badly, but like my ideal world is Lando just fumbles this weekend. Like it's like he goes the entire race, he tries to come through the field, but he just can't get in the top 4 for some reason. Can't get in the top 3 for some reason, sorry. Yeah. And like obviously in a normal circumstance, I wouldn't be cheering against a driver. I would cheer for a driver. Like, come on, Max, let's win this race. Or come on, XYZ, let's win this race. But as it's the final race of the season, it doesn't matter what Max and Piastri do. It matters what Lando doesn't do. So naturally, I am going to cheer against Lando this weekend because I want Max to win the championship. So, yeah. We need the Mercedes and the Ferraris to lock it in. Who do you think will win? I think it's Lando's to lose. But I think Max will do it. I don't know. I just feel like Max is going to do it, man. I just feel like something's going to happen. And it's just going to be fucking crazy, mate. It's going to be crazy. We had a pretty good season so far. Yeah, I've enjoyed this season. This is definitely my second favorite season I've watched. I saw people on Twitter being like, wow, 24 was so much better. I mean, 24 had better races, maybe. But 2025 overall as a season I thought was way more hype with the 3-way fight. How condensed the field is Froggy. Name of the wallet. Yeah, anyone in chat got any bets on this weekend? Anyone put some money on the line? The season was slow as fuck, yeah. Yeah, if I had to rank F1 seasons, I'd probably go. Oh, we did this the other day on stream. It was too hard. 21. Obviously, is the best. 25 second. Then I'd go 24 third. Then I'd go. I can't decide between 22 and 2020. Then I'd go 2019. Then I'd go 23. But like the thing with 2023 was like I enjoyed that season as a Max fan, and like I thought there was a lot of great moments in 2023, but overall as a championship, that was the deadest year for Formula One and content and everything, because like there was nothing to talk about other than Max dominating. It was too predictable. 24 had different winners, so it was better in aspect, but in terms of championship fight, this season outweighs it, yeah. McLaren website already said Lando has a championship script leaked. Wait, what? Yeah, top 3 are 1/10 apart right now. Well, ignoring obviously the guys on the softs. Norris, Verstappen, and Piastri 1/10 apart. We need Russell and Mercedes and Ferrari to lock in though. What's up, Max Lex? Is the F1 website? All right. The clown for a good time on the meds. Come on, come on, Leclerc. Show it to us. Oh, that's Bearman on the softs. Come on, Leclerc. Unwich Tiger. Thank you for the follow. Oh, he just lost all his time in Sector 3. Did he make a mistake, or is the car just poo in Sector 3? Maybe the tires are overheating in Sector 3? Why is Haas on softs? Yeah, I don't know why Haas and Hedger. Sorry, why Haas and Hedger came out early to do uh the software work. So for the end of the session, excuse me. Corey, there with the volume. Is Netflix still doing F1? If Netflix is still doing F1, they're gonna have a field day. Yeah, they're recording this season. Have they confirmed? Has F1 confirmed that we're getting a Drive to Survive season, whatever the fuck we're up to? I'm fairly sure they confirm like before the season starts. Either way, we'll get that in March. Bro, would you do a stake or poly market sponsor? I've spoken about gambling sponsors and sports betting sponsors on stream before, but my take on it is I don't think I'd ever take a sponsor that requires me. Okay, I wouldn't want to take a sponsor that requires me to gamble on stream. But if it was life changing money, I would. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's not great, but at the same time, like, I would because I can put that into my content. But would I take a sports betting or gambling sponsor if it required me not to bet? So let's say like, let's use Stake as an example. Let's say Stake invited me out to a Grand Prix and I just had to chuck a Stake logo in my content. I would do that because I'm not showing the gambling. Yes, I'm still working with a gambling company, but I'm not showing the gambling. So that's kind of where my line is with it at the end of the day. But you know, I'm working with Heineken next. I'm working with Heineken in a week, and some people will be like, "Oh, you're promoting alcohol," but like everyone's got their lines, and my line. That's kind of my line with it personally. But trust me, as a content creator, when you work with what's the word? Controversial companies, well, not controversial. When you work with ethical, is that the word? Companies, um, the price gets bumped up a lot, depending on who you are as well. Like a creator I know worked with a company and they charged, I think it was 4 times what they normally charge. Like it's ridiculous money. Your yawn made you yawn. Sorry, Swissel. Thank you for the bullet. Morning, 2 a.m. Monday morning race is not ideal for us New Zealanders, but we push. Oh, what's up, Mitch? What time is it there for you right now? The Drive to Survive crew is there. Yeah, they're there every weekend. How's it going there, Chris? Welcome to the stream. Wait, I wanted to say something about wait. Let me just check something real quick. What's the company that makes Drive to Survive? Drive to Survive. What are they called? Is it Box or Box to Box? Box to Box. What the fuck? Where is it? There we go. Oh, well, streams dropping frames? What the fuck? Oh, why is it doing this again, bro? Maybe Luke's uploading something. Yeah, actually, this might not be the issue I've dealt with the last few weeks. I think it might be Luke uploading something. Not much I can do about it. Yeah, sorry guys, stream's gonna be dropping frames for a little bit. Not much I can do about it. No, I think Luke's uploading something. I can tell the difference now between when Luke's doing something versus when it's my PC problem that I've been having. Where's up to in chat? Has anyone pre-ordered any of the 2025 F1 Hot Wheels? I can pre-order them. I have not. I want to get Liam's one though. Everyone has morals until they're offered more money than they make in a year. But the real question is, would you take an OnlyFans sponsor to post feet pics in exchange for million buckaroos? I mean, yeah, it's exactly. Like put F1 outcome betting odds on screen for betting. Doesn't feel your style, but maybe. Well, that's what I mean. Like if you look at all the big sports podcasts, like look at Pitchside, they have fantasy. They have a fantasy gambling sponsor. You know what I mean? So if again, like if a sports betting company came to me and I had to put the odds on the screen or something like that, like it's something I'd consider for the right price, but it just depends, you know what I mean? It really depends. It needs to feel natural and it needs to feel like, yeah, I don't know. That type of money is life changing, bro. But see not to. Be careful mentioning gambling sponsors on YouTube. New rules this year meant people could lose their channels if they do. Really? I have to clue up on that, but Kick F1 took gambling money from Stake for title sponsor. I think most Stake contracts require min hours gambling. Yeah, so I mean, it depends on the company as well. Okay, this is getting ridiculous now, how laggy this is. You guys can still hear me, right? Can someone tell me why man's last lap was so long? All right, wait, Max on softs now. Fuck. Thought it was just you. Yeah, it sucks when this happens. You can still hear me? Okay. Yeah, so the, oh. Whoa. Good save from Zines. Yeah, the issues I was having a couple weeks ago where the stream was going down and up randomly, that was caused from what the fuck are they doing? Yeah, that was caused from a PC issue which got fixed. I haven't had that issue since, but this I can tell there's something happening with my internet right now because it's throttling. Do you think it's better for Norris to qualify pole ahead of Verstappen or behind Max on pole? In front. In front for sure. Like, yes, you could argue, oh, it's better to just chill behind Max and secure P3. Or you could just qualify P1 and go up the road. Who cares? If Max dives you, you still win the championship unless he takes you out and he stays in the race, but then he'll get a pen, like, blah, blah, blah. If you qualify behind, you have more chance of getting hit by someone else behind. Like, yeah. Nufco, name of the volley. Oh, was it back? I've got 2 bars down instead of 1. No, back down to 1. Well, this is fun, isn't it? Oh, we're back. Sweet. Well, that's the annoyance of living with other people. Is like Luke's obviously working and needs to upload something, but then that upload just fucks me for however long he uploads for, so I can't really do anything about it. All right, Russell goes P2 on the softs. Beautiful. Okay, this is looking nice. So far, we've had 2 practice sessions, and all 3 teams look really tight. Do you guys share gigabit? Yeah. But upload's only like 150 or something. But obviously, when you upload something, it uses your max upload. And Norris goes up to the top by 3 tenths. Okay, don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. It's over. Behrman goes P4. What the fuck? How's Behrman so close to Russell and Verstappen? Same with the Saubers. Okay. Look how tight it is. Remember what I said last week? I said I reckon we're going to have a really tight qualifying because that's what happened last year in Abu Dhabi. And now qualifying is looking so tight again. Practice timings look so tight again. Gage and Catherine, there goes the follows. When does the real thing start? So we got practice 1 and practice 2 today. Tomorrow we got practice 3 and quali. The race is on Sunday. Do you think Red Bull is going to forget to install brakes into Yuki's car for the GP? Enable QoS on your router, balances out for you. How do you do that? What are the V-carb helmets? What do you mean V-carb helmets? Like, what helmets do they have? I think they just got their base helmets this weekend, right? Something wrong with Alex's engine. Oof. That's a Mercedes engine. That's a Mercedes engine. All right, how's Piastri going to compare to Norris? They have kind of a Tetris design. Oh, have they got something on their helmets for the Red Bull Tetris Championship event thing? Give Ryuki a lifetime supply of Red Bull if he launches into Norris. I think you'd want more than that. All right, Piastri. Whoa, that's a terrible lap. 6 tenths off. What the fuck? Landed just locked in, I guess. Did you want to hear what Paul said on Sky Sports? What did he say? Wait, Paul who? Oh, Paul the Rester. Wait, no, Paul the Rester's not on Sky. Paul who? Does Luke have a job outside content creator? Yeah, he does editing. He edits for he edits for Pit Stop. He does a video a week for Pit Stop, the Pit Stop podcast. He does short form content for WTF1 and another YouTube channel and some other various stuff. When does it start? Well, practice on right now. Race on Sundays at 1 p.m. UK time. So basically take 32 minutes off your time. That time on Sunday is when the race is. Wait, I haven't seen these V-carb helmets. Where can I see them? Is it on their socials? Yuki, 1.2 seconds off right now. It's not great. Has anyone been DSQ'd after they won the championship? I do not know. But that almost happened in Vegas, which is crazy. It's so funny to me. I tweeted the clip of me being on Dutch TV and obviously put brackets. Apparently you can swear on Dutch TV. And it's so funny how everyone in the comments is like, of course you can. Why wouldn't you be allowed to swear on TV? Blah, 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 blah. But if you swore on TV in specifically a country like America, like you can't even say fucking damn or hell in America without some people freaking out. Let alone saying fuck. Yeah, it's just so crazy to me how different countries can be. Lucas Shelby, thank you guys for the follows. Yeah, races on Sunday. This is practice 2 right now. Hence why the title says practice 2 and it says FP2 there. Sometimes I triple check my shit because I'm like, did I accidentally type race instead of practice? Michael, name of the follow. Selwa's looking pretty good so far this weekend. Same with practice one. I actually think Fryer. I imagine this championship finale of Fryer actually in the mix as well. I'm fairly sure I googled this last time we were in Abu Dhabi. What's ADNOC? What does that sponsor? ADNOC. ADNOC, Abu Dhabi National Oil Company. There you go. Let me guess, it's probably one of the richest companies in the world. ADNOC value. $19 billion. Sixth biggest energy company in the world. Wait. Biggest energy companies in the world. I wanna see. This shit's so fascinating to me. I don't know why. Number one is Aramco. What? What the fuck have I just looked at? Is that real? So the top 10 energy companies in the world, you've got BP, 90 billion, Shell, 228 billion, PetroChina, 230 billion, ExxonMobil. Wow, Mobil's huge. 496 billion. So the second biggest energy company in the world, 500 billion. How much do you think the number one energy company in the world, Aramco, has? If the second biggest company in the world is 500 billion and all the other companies are like 300 billion, 200 billion, 100 billion, how much do you think the number one would be? I thought it would be like 700 mil, maybe a trillion. Apparently, Aramco is valued at $6 trillion. Nah, man. I think we should have a full calendar of races in Saudi, to be honest. They should just clone the F1 calendar. They should just clone the F1 calendar and have 24 races in Saudi. Like, just clone Silverstone, put it in Saudi. That's what I reckon. Formula Saudi. What even is Aramco? It's Saudi oil. It's Saudi oil, yeah. That's insane. Is Saudi even a big country? No, it is big, isn't it? Saudi Arabia. It's pretty huge, right? Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, they're fucking massive. No wonder they got so much fucking oil. Think about how wealthy, like, Bahrain and UAE are from oil and how small those countries are. Saudi is like 100 times bigger than them. Bruh. It is the literal economy of Saudi Arabia, yeah. Mondo, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. How was your stream? What were you playing? Playing Counter-Strike today? Guys, check out Mondo. Mondo's an OG viewer and friend of mine. Bro's been on the streaming grind lately. Give him some love. Give him some love. That's why Bahrain and Saudi host and sponsor so much sport. Yeah. Bahrain, not so much. Qatar, yeah. Other than F1, what's Bahrain in? Qatar obviously had Football World Cup. They have boxing events occasionally. Saudi have everything now. Like the Esports World Cup, $1 billion prize. Is $1 billion prize pool? $100 million prize pool? No, $100 million prize pool. And then, like, no one watches it. Is that Pastan? All the junior sports, basketball, boxing. MotoGP doesn't go to Saudi, does it? Practice so boring. We're talking about oil. Wait, how did I even get onto that? Oh, yeah. I saw the ADNOC sponsor, and I was like, what's ADNOC? And then it said Abu Dhabi Oil. And then it said 6 biggest in the world. So I was like, oh, I want to see the list of the biggest oil companies. And then I saw that Aramco was valued 12 times bigger than second place, and I was shook. How is Mobile the second biggest energy company in the world, valued at 500 million, and Aramco's 6 trillion? How's that work? Oil up, yeah, oil me up. I gotta start watching Drive to Survive. You got to, man. It's really, really good. Catch up before the new season comes out. Seasons in F1. Max Verstappen, 11. How has Max done 11 seasons? Like, that doesn't even sound real. Are you driving yet? I wish. Sanctions on Russian oil help them make bank. Aston Defo, the richest team if Aramco is their title sponsor. Well, Aramco/Saudi want to enter Formula One as their own team. There was rumors that Christian and Saudi were going to team up and enter a team, and we'd have a 12th team on the grid. What it would be called, though, who knows? Would it be called Aramco? Would it be called Saudi? Would it be a team owned and ran by Saudi investment group, but then with a different title sponsor? Say, like, I don't know, Porsche, I don't know. Falcons F1 team. Look, I will say this though, and this might be controversial. This is just my opinion, right? You've got to respect the fact that Saudi are spending their money. Yes, you could argue it's a waste of money. Yes, you could argue it's, you know, like, it's for the wrong, it's for sports washing or whatever. But, like, let's be real. Like, you can be frustrated all you want that Saudi is spending money, but it's actually kind of good that they're spending money. Like, think about how much they've helped Formula One, and this, I mean, they've obviously put an amazing track into Formula One. The amount of investment that they've invested into Formula One teams, such as Aston Martin, you know, like how much they've invested into other things. So, like, you know, take even like the AI. Oh well, Saudi didn't, and this is more Abu Dhabi, but like, I mean, like, take Esports World Cup, like how much money they're giving out for the Esports World Cup, and like that event's pretty cool, even though like most people don't care. But like, at the end of the day, like, they're not just sitting on money. I guess you could argue they could put it into better things, like actually helping the world, or helping other stuff. But I don't know. I just respect fucking companies that actually spend money rather than sitting on billions and billions and billions and trillions of dollars for absolutely no reason. Which tracks do you think are going to be the worst next year with 11 teams? Ooh, well, Monza, for sure. Monza's always poo for traffic. Monaco, I can't wait to see 22 cars in Monaco. Although the cars will be smaller next year. Yeah, Monza, Monaco. All street tracks? Not necessarily all street tracks. Shout Lando's mum in the garage. I hope for Lando's mum's sake that he wins the championship. Mando, thank you so much for the 30-month resub, dude. Appreciate you coming in with the prime. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate the raid and the sub. Scan my Twitch Prime back. Hell yeah. Thank you, dude. Ahmed and Pasternips. Thank you. Oh, Pasternips. Why was I pronouncing that so dumb? Pasternips. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Baku will be the worst, you reckon? Baku's fine though. All the corners are 90-degree corners, so you can see the person ahead of you, you can see the person behind you. It's tracks where there's like long corners where you like can't see them unless your car's positioned perfectly. Or there's not many places to get out of the way. Appreciate it, Stone Boy. Fuck, I shouldn't have brought up the topic of Saudi. What have I done? Hate to say it, but also think we're going to get a lot of girlfriend cam on Sunday. Think every girlfriend but Melissa Alonso is there. Wait, every girlfriend's there this weekend? Nah, I think F1 will know better. But the thing is, right, that what I'm scared about now is F1 got absolutely shit on for the girlfriend cams, that when there's actually going to be a good time to cut to a girlfriend cam or a family cam, we're not going to cut to it. Like, that's like hypothetically Lando retires, right? Imagine cutting to the garage and seeing Maggie and his mum and the team's reaction to that. You know what I mean? It's the same reason you guys watch my reaction or watch Chris's reactions or watch anyone's reaction to anything, is you want to see people's emotion. And if they don't show that emotion, it's bad. They just need to show the emotion at the right time. Not when other people are on a fucking quality lap. What the fuck? Why is Kimmy getting... What is that guy in front of Kimmy doing? Is he okay? What do you think about Max's changes? It's pity what him in Spain, but what do you think? Wait, what do you mean Max's changes? Genuine question. What happens if even McLaren take Max out, but is truly not on purpose? A big pen or a DQ at most, and the standing says it is. It depends on if you can determine whether it is accidental or not. If, say, Lando locks up, well, that wouldn't matter. I was going to say, because then Piastri wins the championship. Let's imagine Piastri locks up, takes out Max, Lando wins the championship. If that was a genuine mistake, a genuine lockup, like, you can't punish Piastri. Sorry, you can't punish Lando for Piastri making a mistake. Maybe they'll be very much harsher on Piastri and give him like a huge pen, maybe a grid drop at the next in Australia if it happens. But they can't punish Lando for that. But yeah, if there's any inkling, any sniff of wrongdoing, which I don't think is going to be the case. Let's be real. Why would McLaren ask Piastri to take Max out on purpose? That wouldn't happen. And if they did, Piastri would not do it. Have they mentioned about the points deduction for instance? Yeah. No? Is Abu Dhabi a 1 or 2 stop race? I think it's a 1 stop. Both racing bulls taking out the McLarens. See, now that's a different story. How do you go about that? But that's just not going to happen. That is not going to happen. Whoa. Why is Oscar so poo right now? Why are the teams allowed 8 exhausts if no one uses anywhere near the 8? He's a session behind. Normally takes a while to warm up. Yeah. No one. Thank you for the follow. Wow. 10 minutes left to practice. Damn, that went quick. Fuck. Yuki turns into a kamikaze and eliminates Norris from the race. I just don't think that's going to happen. I just don't think that's going to happen. I don't know. I think a lot of people are a bit more, what's the word? I don't know what the word is. Everyone thinks a lot more. I think a lot of people think a lot more F1 person are more evil than what they are. Should they limit the amount of parts available before pen? Feel we hardly see grid drops due to changes anymore. That's good. I hated in whatever year it was where every driver would take a pen every single year. I'm glad they upped it. I think you should only be punished if you're excessively using too many parts. You should not, like, I swear, what year was it? Was it last year, 23? Whatever year it was, I swear everyone took a grid pen. It's just like, that shouldn't be happening. If everyone needs like a grid pen, just raise it by 1. Let's be real, nothing's going to happen in this race. Yeah, I'm staying very, I don't know. I feel like my hype after Qatar was like, oh shit, like, craziness can happen. And then as the week's gone on, I'm kind of like bringing myself back down to earth of like, okay, for Max to win this, some crazy shit needs to happen. That's unlikely. And like, this track usually produces dull racing, blah, 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 blah. But then I think once qualifying hits and I see the order and you can be like, oh, this could happen, that could happen. Like, I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, there's so much pressure on this race and so much intensity, and anything can happen. It's Formula 1. Anything can happen. I'll go sleep. Much love, Blakey boy. Catch you later, Motto. Thank you again for the sub, dude. Really do appreciate it, man. If Max is not P1 or he doesn't die bomb turn 1, it's GG. Well, it's not over till it's over. Remember, that's the thing. I don't want to see people in chat on lap 50 or on lap 20 being like, race is over, guys. Championship's over. You have to wait till everyone crosses the line. You got to learn from Abu Dhabi 21. The big Leclerc, the little Leclerc ain't on track anymore, bro. Dr. Obbs just tweeted, the amount of team radios from engineers updating their drivers on what Verstappen is doing on his long runs. It seems like all eyes are on Max Verstappen's race pace this weekend. Okay, okay. Verstappen's going early on the long run, Sims on the medium. Times on the low 129s. Car looks balanced and reactive. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. Russell, I need you to lock the fuck in. And where the hell are you, Kimmy? I need a wee, but we've only got 6 minutes to go. I'll hold on. How's the Friday this weekend? Dog shit. Somehow. It was good on softs. Well, actually, now we're on softs. Guys, we've got 6 minutes left to practice too. If you've been enjoying the stream so far, be sure to follow it down below. Appreciate you guys all chilling and chatting with me. If you haven't already and you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, come join us on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Ponden. We are live every Grand Prix weekend for every session. We'll be live tomorrow for FP3 and Quali and the race on Sunday, as well as everything else in the F1 world. We got postseason content. We got the FIA prize giving. And they've got car launches next season. It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. The car is bouncing there too much in turn 3. See, I said this last week about Max's radios. You could look at that radio and be like, the car's shit. Or you could look at that radio and be like, okay, it's just Max relaying information to get the car as dialed in as possible. Is Norris taking this? Well, it's Norris's to lose. But that's a really good quality lap from Norris. But maybe Max has set up his car, is going to set up his car for race pace. Lawson doesn't look good this weekend. Where is he? He's on P18. Yeah, he's quite far down on hedge right now. I mean, to be fair, he did miss out on FP1. Keep in mind, keep in mind. CG, what is up? Jeffix, Andrew Boy, thank you guys for following. 100 Piastri, just slow lap time. Little mistake slash whatever that was for Max that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got one of the Red Bull mechanics drawings in the pit lane. Look at the times. Lando is faster than Max by 1 second on the last lap. You're on different run data. Who do you think is winning the championship? I have a good feeling about Max. Abu Dhabi was a McLaren track, right? Last year it was. Other than that, it's usually been a Red Bull track. Well, 2021 was Mercedes. 22, 23 was Red Bull. 24 was McLaren. The fact Oscar could finish third in this championship is crazy. Well, for him to finish ahead of Max, he needs to win. And Max finished P3. No, P2. Yeah. Should be. But yeah, it's wild. Yeah, Sauber is looking best of the rest so far this weekend, which is weird. Is it raining? No, I don't think it will be raining in Abu Dhabi this weekend. Anyone been watching I'm a Celebrity with H and Angry Gens? I was gonna watch it and then I just like missed the first episode, then I missed the second episode, and then it was just like, oh. And I just not watched any of it. I just watched all the clips on fucking socials now. You drink iced tea too much? Iced tea literally has like no fucking sugar in it at all. I buy caffeine-free, low-sugar iced tea because I wanted a replacement for drinking crap. But still think that I love. Can't wait for Sauber to return in 2029 when Audi step down. I don't think Sauber will have the money anymore to come back and into F1. Like, if F1 stays on the trajectory it is right now, and the economy and everything stays the way it is right now, like, we're only going to have big boys in F1. We're not going to have Haas's and Saubers and crap like that entering the sport anymore. I mean, next year's grid, we're gaining Cadillac, one of the biggest American, well, GM, just one of the biggest fucking car groups in the world. We're gaining Audi, one of the biggest car manufacturers in the world. Every single team has like 60 plus sponsors at this point. Well, that's an exaggeration, but every team has high level sponsors. You've got Saudi knocking at the door, trying to get into F1. You've got Porsche ready to buy any of the top teams if they, for some reason, wanted to pull out, which, like, yeah, unlikely. Yeah, you got Toyota now back in Haas. Like, when you think about it, the only team... Wait, I just realized the only team that won't have any car connection next year... Oh, actually, MV Carb. Wait, no. Yeah, there's only 2 teams on the grid next year that won't have a car connection. V-Carb, yes, obviously they're going to have a Ford powertrain in the back. But in terms of the car itself, like, no connection to an actual car. And Williams won't have any connection to a car. But Toyota with Haas. Everyone else, yeah. And obviously Red Bull will have Ford. It'll be interesting to see if one day decarb get bought out by a car manufacturer, and if Williams get bought out by a car manufacturer, and we genuinely end up having 11 or 12 car manufacturers on the grid. I mean, obviously Red Bull's never going to leave the sport, but like, I think they're going to be very tightly knit with Ford now. Norris now over a second quicker a lap than Max on long runs. Oh no. Really? But where's Piastri at, bro? I'm trying to see if there's anything. They look like they're starting to fall off a bit on Max here. Now in the upper 129s on lap 11. First 7 laps are on low 29s. Max now mentions the car bouncing is increasing. Damn. Tesla to Formula E, imagine. The ride's totally gone, says Russell. No, it looks like it's Lando's to lose. It looks like it's Lando's to lose. Anyways, guys, that wraps up practice 2. Let's have a quick rundown of the order. So Gasly and Colapinto last. Well, Colapinto did beat Gasly though. Then we've got Liam quite far off his teammate in P18. Yuki very far off his teammate in P17. Then we've got Ocon quite far off his teammate, 4 tenths off. We've got Albon, Hamilton, Sainz, Stroll, Piastri, Antonelli. Piastri quite low down, 6 tenths off his teammate. Antonelli, Alonso, Leclerc, Hadjo, the Saubers, 6th and 5th, looking really, really good. Behrman in P4, really good as well. We've got Russell P3, but 3 tenths off. Max in P2, but 3 tenths off. And Norris in P1. But obviously, I don't think really many people did. There wasn't too many qualifying laps done there. Which is weird. Yeah. I don't know, it feels like everyone was focusing on long runs. I would have liked to have seen some more quality times. We also not only did we only do a few quali runs, but the quali runs came like at the start / halfway through the session, not at the end, which is weird. Your dad's birthday is on the 7th. You won't be able to watch the race. What are you doing for your dad's birthday? Just chuck on the telly, bro. Chuck on the telly. This is going to be the most anticlimactic title decider ever with all the hype they're giving it. I know you said about all the teams becoming manufacturers, but Williams is the one team that can't change for me. The furthest is the title sponsor, like BMW. Yeah. How's it going, Pablo? Well on the stream. Wait, so you're saying you wouldn't want Williams to partner with, say, like a BMW? A lot of games being played, no doubt. Yeah, that as well. That as well. Anyways, guys, that wraps up practice 2. Thank you all for joining me for the final practice 2 session of the year. If you enjoyed, be sure to follow down below. We do watch alongs like this for every Grand Prix weekend, for every session. So join me tomorrow for practice 3 and qualifying. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube right now, come join me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ponden. We're live every single Grand Prix weekend, like I said. But yeah, that is it now for FP2. YouTube, I am going to end the stream there. We'll stay live for a little bit longer on Twitch and TikTok. We'll just wait for these final race start practices to finish. More like not fully get bored out, like BMW Williams would be cool. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, similar to like what Haas is doing and what Red Bull's doing. That's what I'd like Williams to do. Cappy, thank you for the follow. Jamochi as well, thank you for following. How can we have a good feeling about Max when all Lando has to do is finish on the podium? I'm a Max fan. I'm just trying to stay positive. You know what I mean? I'm trying to believe it. I'm trying to manifest it. But I don't know. I think it's just like Max. I trust Max. Like, I trust Max. Max never really makes mistakes. Max is always going to give it his shot. There's no reason for me not to trust Max somehow pulling it off. And like, I don't know. F1's crazy, man. Like, it's script written. And like, what better script than Max coming back 100 points to steal away the championship in the last race? Like, imagine how fucking crazy that would be. Mano Aris, thank you so much for the 6-month resub, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for coming in with the tier 1.
Celebrating the 6 months with a Max win, hopefully.
Hell yeah, Mano. Thank you so much for the 6-month resub. Really do appreciate you supporting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Lando P1, Max P2. Russell P3. Let's pay out the predictions for everyone who got the Lando Norris prediction right. That's 2 P1s for Lando. Is he locked in to take the title? We'll find out tomorrow for quali. Well, we'll find out one of the sessions tomorrow for quali. Anyways, YouTube, I'm ending the stream there. Thank you guys for watching.